There we go. Hello, Sleemy. Guys, guess what? What? Uh, I pressed it and said it at the same time. It's okay. It still said going live. Flashing. Don't worry, they didn't hear it. Secret stuff, guys. Sorry, I was hating on a hater. And Ash was like, you can't say that. And she's right there, and she's like, it's funny when someone can be an asshole, right? But if you're an asshole back, then you're the real asshole. Doesn't matter. Okay, guys, I did not mean to start this off with negativity. This is positive. This is the best day of my life. It's not actually. This is just a day. I thought I'd give you guys an update. I have to go to Cairo here in about 20 minutes, 19 minutes, according to that clock. But here's the update. The title says this is an update. Hello, Hannah Banana. And Nicola, all the way from Germany. And Guitar Missy. And Charlatan Loke, and Thunderbolt. Oh, there's lots of people coming on now. Peggy, Carol, Martha, Dietti, Karen, Cindy Epp, and so on and so forth. Thanks for coming on, guys. So, couple updates. I deleted or I privated my latest vlog because I accidentally put in the wrong freaking edit. So I re-edited it. We're not going to play an Easter egg game this time. I'm just going to re-upload it. It's actually already uploaded because my internet, for some reason today, is working great. It uploaded in about 37 minutes. I don't know if that's true. I just made that time up. But it uploaded in the time it took me to take a shower. So, pretty quick. So I'm going to re-upload that. So if you already watched it, it's the same thing. You're probably not even going to notice the change that I made. It's literally just a number that Renee noted. She was like, oh, I can't wait 44 more vlog, whatever she said. And I was like, wait, what did I put? 58? Dang it. I don't know how I did the math wrong, but whatever. I put a correction on there. It's now going to be the thumbnail minus the actual words, but there's like an extra Easter egg where the I almost said miscorrection. That's not the word. Where the mistake was miscorrection. Where the mistake was, I've taken that scene and put that as the new thumbnail, which I will put out right after I finish here. So anyway, I did the math wrong. I said 58 or something like that. I'm going to have a link to the old one in the new one so you can go back and see that if you want. I don't know why you'd want to, but it'll be there. Anyway, it's now going to say 44, which is what it should have said, and there we go. What? No. Oh, looks like you're going to say something. Hi, sorry, that was my fault. Well, I'm glad you noticed. If you go back and watch it, you'll be like, this is victory, this is me, all because of me. And you could even like show all your friends, be like, hey, guess what, you see how it says 44? This is me. This is me. If you didn't, I'm glad you said that though, because if you didn't say that, I would have just kept it there, and maybe I would have used that as my new reference. Because what I did, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, the TP trailer is going to be commenced, if that's how you say that, when we get to vlog number 278 or 9.
Renee.
I think. Yeah, hey Renee, do you know? 279. And we're at vlog number 235, I think. So if you take the big number, subtract the small number, you will have the amount of number of vlogs that it's going to be until I get to there. Why am I doing it that way? because I feel like it, because I meant to initially do the trailer all in one go, just from vlog number 270, I think, or was it 271, all the way till it's done. And I only managed to get however many vlogs, 8 vlogs, and it's not done. And if you watch that series, you'll understand all about that. Those of you who wanted an update and didn't watch the last live, go back and watch that live. Not this last live pertaining to current time, but like the last live in that series. And then we explain it way better, I'm sure. I actually don't remember, but yeah, if you watch, it'll be in that playlist and you'll be able to see. And if you don't care, then you don't care, and that's fine. 279, thank you, Martha. Start putting vlog numbers in Roman numerals. Well, that'll make it even more difficult, because then I'll have to decipher. How will that help? Maybe the next one I'll put in Roman numerals just for Michael. Hold on, I gotta take a screenshot of this so I don't forget. There we go. I'd laugh about the Roman numerals. Didn't know you was here, says Durl. Yeah, she's here. Next thing I want to talk to you about is I have, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4,
It's
5,
like
6, 7,
30
8, 9, 10,
or
11,
something.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Wait, not cheese boards though.
Yeah, and some of them are those are small.
Cheese boards?
No. Some of the banana bread boards.
Okay. Well, there's however many, as she
30.
said, there's also that one right there.
Yeah.
There's about 30 boards left. Let me show you some of them. Shall I? Shall I? Do I do the heavy ones or do I do these ones? Let's do these ones. That I don't have to carry so heavy. We got some variety. These are all big suckers. Most of the ones that are, well, there's my ceiling. And what is this called? A Thanksgiving cactus?
That one's a Christmas cactus.
Christmas cactus?
That one's a
Oh, Thanksgiving cactus. Okay. All right. You know what? Let's go where I don't have a backlight. How about that? That'll be easier to see.
nice. Oh, there you go.
Go like this. What? All the drugs? You don't want them to see that?
I don't know if you can show the pile that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Oh, this is better. It's better. It's sitting in the groove of the grain. The groove
The
of the grain.
groove of the grain.
Oh, Ava. Okay, so we have. Oh, this is a cheese board. Or wait. Shit. This is a. It's a small cutting board. I was like, it looks like a big cheese board, but it's a small cutting board. So, for example, of what's available, this is 175F, oak, walnut, and alder. Look at this beautiful board. Nice and small. It's only $40. The price reflects the condition. Like, there are some flaws in here. Remember that I made these with Ken and Mitch, and they were learning. So some of them are made by me, only by me, but some of them are made in
As a team?
as a team. Right. Here's another one. Is this one? No, that's this one. Oh, shit. I hate when that happens. Okay, I can't remember. I don't know. There's no paper with this, but it's, if you want to see these, if you email me, orderfromjosh@gmail.com, and say that you want to see what's available, Ashley will send you them, and they will have all the info. So I don't know what this is right now, but it is. I know what species it is. It's oak, Paduke, mahogany, and I think that's cherry in the middle. It looks kind of like cherry, but I'm not sure because the color is a little wrong, but not wrong. It's oxidized. I'm pretty sure that's cherry, but I'm not actually certain. And then it's on a pine base, reclaimed on the bottom. And then this has been milled by us. It's very good. This one is, you can feel the different laminations because it's been a while since I've made them, so
That one's thick.
you will feel it. Yeah, this is a small chopping board, so you can give it some abuse. Here's one. This one was made by Jaden. This is old days. Some macadamia and maple. This is reclaimed. This came from that one house that Alex brought me to. I don't know if you remember, over on Curiosity Inc.'s channel. It's pretty cool.
What house?
The artist's house that was like, it was like by a lake and stuff, and we saw the boat because the lake receded so much.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here we have a huge chopping block.
Huge.
Yeah, sorry. What did I call this?
Chopping block.
I meant to call this a chopping board. My bad. I'm sorry. This is a chopping board.
No, I think that's what I think you said.
Okay. This is a chopping block,
That's huge.
and it is thick. It is all maple. This you could butcher a freaking whole animal on. A small one.
I was gonna say a small animal that would fit.
Yeah, but like this will take a lot. Like, look how thick that is. You could use this for 40 years of continuous chopping. That's $195. Those ones aren't as hold on. I only grabbed the top part of that stack. It doesn't have the. Oh, gosh dang it! These are heavy. I'm gonna show you a few more because I do still have a few more minutes. Just because I want to show you the diversity. That sounded like I stuttered there. Okay,
Your hair is mighty majestic today, Josh.
Oh yeah, I look like I just crawled out of a swamp. Okay, so this one here. Look at the grain on
I
that.
don't remember seeing that one.
This is ambrosia maple. Okay, so you see these little holes.
That's a cheese board.
This is a cheese board? Son of a bitch. This one's not available yet. This is a secret. Okay, well, you already saw it, so I'm going to show it to you anyway. See these little holes here? They're not actually holes anymore. They're filled. But those are from like a beetle, a pine beetle, or not a pine beetle, but it's basically the same thing that pine beetle does. They lay their egg in there. The egg hatches. Its larva eats its way out. And in doing so, it makes these blue ribbons in the grain. And I think it's so nice. So oftentimes they will just cut down the tree and burn them so that it doesn't spread because it's an invasive species, right? However, they've started harvesting the wood for use. And I'm so glad they did. It used to be very rare, but it's a lot more common now to be able to buy this. And they don't sell it at a premium at the store that I go to. Fortunately, they definitely could, because they take every other type of maple that's got some character to it. They sell for more. Like, even if it's just figured, and figured maple is nice, but it's not like wow. Like here, let's see what we have in this board. Like, here's some ambrosia maple down there. And here's some more ambrosia here. I was wondering if I put any spalted maple in here. It would have to. I probably didn't put spalted in here because it's a chopping block, and I wouldn't have wanted it to like disintegrate. I would have stabilized it, of course, but I don't think I did. There's quarter sawn and ripsawn and all sorts of different things in here, but this is not a good representation of all the different types of maple types. This is kind of the wrong word. The different no, not even stages, the different conditions of maple, maybe you could say. But spalted maple is very beautiful. Swamp maple is basically spalted maple, but it's like extra. It's so nice.
You're big on the swamp today.
Yeah. So what are these? Charcuterie. Oh yeah. And we were experimenting with a lot of reclaimed this time around, so you can see that this is kind of distressed. This is more of a serving board rather than one for use with for cutting. But man, it's pretty. It's got like that good old time, old world look to it.
Daryl asks, is Roger visiting this
40
month?
bucks. Roger decided to abandon his family. He's not coming, unfortunately.
Doesn't work out this year.
No, he's too busy. Here's another one, 40 bucks, reclaimed. Oh, wait, this one might not be reclaimed. I don't like oak, but this one's got the, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that. Hold on, let me see if I see the stretch marks in there. So this is quarter sawn oak. Anytime you see, yeah, there we go. Anytime you see that, you know that it's quarter sawn, which is, I don't know how to explain it exactly, but basically it's just the way that they cut the log. So the log has obviously material in it, and they saw it, different sections of it in different ways. They'll cut the top off, and then they'll flip it around, they'll cut that off, then they'll cut the side, just different ways just to get the most out of the wood. However, quarter sawn oak, since oak is ugly, if it has character in it, people will use it, or will cut their logs to use it as a selling feature. Like our vanity, people call it tiger oak. It's the same thing, but our vanity has these stripes in it. Actually, I can show it to you. And keep in mind that this has water damage, but see that is basically quarter sawn oak. This is just a veneer, but yeah. Anyways. So that is the quarter sawn stuff. Let me show you a few more before I gotta take off. Again, if you email me, orderfromjosh@gmail.com, you can get the full list with all the prices and sizes and all that stuff. Ashley will send that to you. This is the wrong thing for it. I don't know. I don't know what the price is for this. I can't show it to you because I have the wrong paper. I put a little tiny bit of poplar in there. We got, what is this? Wait. Is this? What? Why did I do it like that? I didn't make this. I didn't make this. This one's not for sale. I don't like this one.
Do you know what number it is so I can take it off the thing?
No.
Okay, I'll find it. Just give it to me and I will find it.
Why would we put ambrosia maple and then regular maple on this side? It doesn't go. But there's some poplar in there. Don't use poplar too often, just for a little color pop and a little bit of black walnut with some oak. But for some reason, I wish that would have paired it with ambrosia maple on this side. Also, it's kind of not the right size too. Whatever. I don't like this one. Also, it's got some scarring that I didn't notice before. Actually, it's got a bunch. Wow, that one's quality control. Good thing no one ordered that one, because I would have had to tell them, no, I'm not selling this. Okay, here's one. Okay, this wood, I actually don't know what it is, but I love it. I thought it was oak, but it might not be oak. But anyway, we got, let's see, what do we got here? Is it this one? Oak, rosewood, and maple I labeled it as. And this one is $100. Rosewood right here. Yeah, let's see if I can get that color to pop there. It's got like this purple, uh, like striping. I don't know how well you can see that on camera, but it's, oh yeah, there we go. It is so nice. And this wood, this might not be oak. I just called it oak because that's what I think it is. It is like, I don't know. I always call it squirrely when it looks like this. It is, that's not the proper term, but I really like it. And then of course, here's the back. That one I think is this one. That one's $100. And these are Canadian dollars, by the way. They're a little dusty because they've been sitting there for a long time. So they will be clean for you. Don't worry about that. Okay, so these ones, I don't know where these go exactly. I think, okay, this one here. This one I'm super proud of.
That's cool.
Look how thin. Oh, dust. I'm sorry about the dust. Look how thin that is, and it's still straight. This is the best. I mean, of course, I was able to do it because of the way that the grain is. But I for whatever reason think that really thin boards are so elegant and they look so good. So I was really hoping this one would turn out. I've broken a couple rules with this one. I have grain that is perpendicular to grain, as you can see in here. And this was actually, I think this was Mitch's idea. It may have been Ken's idea, but he's like, why don't you do this? And I was like, you know what? That's a great idea. Anyway, you might be able to tell this is quarter sawn oak. You can kind of see in there. And I believe it's reclaimed oak from something. I can't remember what. But this here came from another board that was extra. We snuck that in there for the middle inlay, if you want to call it an inlay. This one is 130 Canadian. 185F is the number. This one is cherry.
Oh, I like that one.
I don't know if I'm gonna have to rework this one a little bit.
It has like a backing on it.
It's got a pine back to make it a little thicker.
That's so pretty though, that grain.
Yeah, so we got, this is cherry. I think, what is this? Walnut. And what's that middle? The middle is, I think, macadamia. And then maple. It might be mahogany in the middle. It's kind of hard to tell because it's small, but I'm pretty sure it's macadamia. This one, I don't have the tag for it. Some of that, because I've been I sold, I don't know how many we sold, like 200 or something. And so I've moved them around quite a bit. This is oak, walnut, maple, and cherry, it looks like. Look at that knot in there. I love that. I need a pizza board to go with my metal pizza. All right. Yeah, this one is nice. Also quite thin, but not super thin. It's got way more lamination, so it's easier to keep it flat. Oh, okay, this one. I love this one. This one's walnut with...
Oh, that's my favorite.
So
I
this,
love that one too.
this middle, I shared it on my Instagram not so long ago, but this middle lamination is a whole bunch of different things. Got maple, purple heart, oak, maple again. What is that? I don't know what that is. Macadamia, we got, I think this is canary wood, but I'm not sure. Maple again. I don't know what the heck that is. It looks like maple again, but a different figuring. And then we got a little purple heart up there too. Or that might be Paducah actually. But anyway, this is a really nice piece. I really like this one. The middle piece came from another board that was all mismatched. That one sold so quickly. Which was also the one that I said was, it's way down here now. I'm not going to dig it out. The one that Jaden made. There was actually two that are identical, but I didn't like that they were identical. I don't mind if they're accidentally identical, but I don't make like one long board and then chop it into small boards. I like it that they're all different. even if the difference is only in their size, but still, I want them to be unique, which is a detriment to the production and money making side of it. But I don't care. I like that they're all different. This one, 196F. This cutting board, it's also quite thin, still nice and flat. I don't know how well you can tell, but and this thing here is got a great, what is that? Oh, this is the one that we did. I did do some video on this, but then I never used the video. Yeah, this piece of walnut here is, it was very like not rotten, but like it had rotting at one point, and so I had to stabilize it. So on the back here, I don't know how well you can see that. This is all epoxy in there, but I love the way it looks. It's, of course, it's better in person. But this is maple, mahogany, oak, purple. Oh yeah, I'll address that right before we go. Maple, wait, that's not mahogany. That's more of that macadamia, I think. Oak, purple heart, cherry, purple heart, oak, macadamia, walnut, and then it repeats over on this side. I love putting a lot of racing stripes. For some reason, I don't know. It just looks so sharp. It's not everybody's taste. Some people like the more plain ones, which I have made some, more plain ones. This one is 245 Canadian dollars. Shipping costs are varied from place to place. So size and weight and all that sort of thing. Where you live, what kind of shipping is available. So if you live overseas, I live in Canada. So if you live overseas, Europe or the Middle East or Asian countries or wherever, huh? Oh yeah, Australia. Then you got like a varying shipping cost going out there, and I don't know what it is. It really depends, but I think the most expensive one was like, how much? Was it over $100? Was it? Wait, someone paid 180. But yeah, we had a really long one that was 180. Matthew says, I want a limited edition dead goat cutting board. Yeah, so you're probably not going to pay that much for most of these. And of course, you have no obligation to, right? If you don't, like, once you say you want it and then it turns out shipping is too much, feel no pressure, absolutely no pressure to continue on with the sale. You're not going to hurt my feelings whatsoever. And by the way, if this arrives broken, I'm going to pack it as well as I can, but if it breaks, then I will refund you as well. You just have to prove to me that it's broken. And also, if you're not happy with it, you can send it back and I will refund you as well. But you will be happy. Well, there's only been one person who has not been happy because of condition, and it was so minor that I think they just changed their mind. I don't know. And then one of them was actually, it warped somehow, which, I mean, wood warps, so that does happen, unfortunately. So that one totally makes sense. But one of them had like a little ding. I can see, looking at some of these, that I'm actually going to do a little maintenance on them. Like this one, for example. There's a little tiny hole. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little hole there anyway, and I want to fill that with some epoxy, and then I'll have to sand it and oil it again. But I'm not too worried about most of these, I think. And now that I don't have Ken and Mitch here, when I do my next batch, I'll probably be doing them all by myself again, and it'll be easier to keep the quality up. Not that they were bad, they just were learning, right? So, but most of them are good. Just sometimes they sneak past you, especially because we made 250 something boards. I can't remember how many we made, Did we take pictures of the cheese boards yet? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. I have an album for them.
What was that last cut? What was the last banana bread board?
It's gone, but it's still there.
It's 250 something, right?
Yeah, it was sold though. It's the colorful one that's on the side.
This one?
Yeah, that's one.
262. Okay. So we made 262 boards total, minus the ones that we made privately, or plus the ones that we made privately. There was a couple that we sold before we actually officially released batch F, which is this. So out of 262, if we have like, well, there's another one here that I wasn't happy with. The epoxy and the wood shrinks and grows at different rates. And then if you can feel it, it just, I don't like the feeling. So I'm going to resand it. Of course, when this grows again, then there will be a discrepancy once again. So there's a happy medium there. And sometimes also, like, if you put your hand across this, since it has so many different woods, right, you can feel each wood because it expands and contracts at different rates. That's kind of annoying, but that's just, it's an organic material that happens. But what I'm talking about is having flaws that I just missed. Having just a few out of 260, however many I said, not bad, especially for two guys who were learning. There will be a video coming up with the cheese boards. I'm going to be releasing those, collaborating with Practical Homestead again, and Mitch is actually going to be in that video because we filmed that last winter. Although if I waited long enough, it would look like he just came back because it's almost winter again. But that video should be coming out so that those of you who are hoping for Christmas gifts will be able to get those in plenty of time. So yeah, that's it. That's the update. I'm going to re-upload, or I'm going to how do you say that? I've already re-uploaded the vlog that I just took off. I'll have that in the description of the new version. I just made the correction thanks to Renee with the 44 versus the 58. So I'm going to put that in there. Most people probably are not going to notice the difference because it's not exactly hidden, but it's just kind of in the background of the video. Just for those people who keep asking about when I'm going to get to the trailer. Well, that'll tell you. 44 more vlogs until I get back to the trailer. That should give me enough time over the winter, you know? I'm actually glad that we didn't get to it this summer because that would have been lame. Ran out of the old cashola. But that's okay. Next winter, or next summer, maybe spring, summer, I don't know, somewhere in there, we should get to the paint and the interior, put the tires on. It'll be good. It'll be good. Anyway, I'm going to put in that vlog out right away. If you're interested in a board, orderfromjosh@gmail.com is my email. You'll be talking to Ashley. If she doesn't get back to you right away, it's because she's going to work right now. That's why she went over there. She's getting ready. So just don't worry. No one's ignoring you. We'll get it. LOL, yeah, that would be my fault too. What happened? Go, don't be late. Oh, I'm not going to be late. Oh, I might be late. I should go. Okay, thanks, guys. That's the update. Have a good day wherever you are. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate your support. Irma and Martha, we miss you both on Madness Mondays. Oh, yeah, and go follow my brother. What day is it today?
Friday.
Oh, it's Friday. Dakota doesn't go live today, but on Monday he will. But I'll probably go live again so that we can prank him again. Maybe tomorrow or maybe Sunday. Anyway, okay, see you.